So we have the Osmo Action 5 Pro. I really wanted to get this one first, just simply because I do have quite a bit of DJI products, especially microphones that work so well with the DJI cameras. The Osmo Action 5, the DJI Pocket 3, I think 4 is coming out, maybe already came out when you're actually watching this video, but all this has the same, that 10-bit D-Log M that grades really well. So I wanted to test this camera and compare to my Insta360 Ace Pro 2, my Insta360 X5, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and of course the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Just wanted to see the quality from all of them. What's the max quality you can actually get out of all these devices? Can it stack up? What's the best one in low light? So I'm going to do all these comparisons, so subscribe if you aren't already. For the next few videos, I'm going to plan to do all these testings and tell you which one is actually pretty good. And I will take most of these cameras to my cruise. That's where I'm going to be taking to the waters, the salty waters, the deep waters, and test them, what they look like when they're underwater. All these can just go without any kind of harness. The Insta360 X5, because the spherical, I would have to obviously get the housing for this one and use this as I'm going to be diving in. This one definitely hates water, hates moisture, so that's probably the biggest flaw of the Pocket 3. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this one and see what's inside and take you along with me. For some reason, DJI somehow, some way, either came out with a new brand or they just rebrand some of their products, because I just recently saw the advertisement for Extra Muse vlogging camera, they call it, but it's exactly the same, just rebranded, but exactly the same hardware, the buttons, everything is the same as the Osmo Action 5 or Pocket 3. I don't know how they do it, but the price is definitely cheaper than the original, and DJI actually somehow, some way dropping the prices on these. I don't know if it's because of they trying to adjust to the tariffs that is happening. So let's go ahead and unbox one and see what's inside the box. See, Apple dropped all their stickers, but DJI has pretty unique stickers actually. Silica case. The camera itself, wow, it is tiny. I think it's even like smaller than the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. So here it is. So you put the battery and SD card. They always put the SD card where the battery is in the slot. Yeah, that's not staying really well. USB-C to connect. Nice. So compared to the Insta360 Ace Pro, it is smaller. Ace is definitely chunkier. And that's one of the things that I don't get. A lot of people just whine about that, saying like this is actually can work as a selfie screen, this doesn't. But with this Ace Pro 2, you can just flip the screen and do the same thing, like as far as a selfie. And what's cool about this one compared to, let's say, this, if I set it up or I need to film something, and actually I'm a tall dude, to see everything, what I'm filming, if I'm trying to get the lower angle, with this one is so much better to film versus this one. I definitely need to like actually, lean over to see what the heck I'm filming. So I think there's going to be quite a bit of positive on this camera to film all sorts of different angles and see what the heck you're filming versus this one. Even though everybody's saying that the actual quality of the screen is really, really good. So let's go ahead and see what's in the other box. Manuals. And the essential combo, it does come with the cage, the mount, the battery, and the cage. This is one of these things that I was really annoyed I couldn't find to save my life about this clamp, which is super cool clamp. You just literally magnetically connect the Osmo and it's secure. It's really good. And then you detach it. But also one of these things answers all my questions, because I was always curious, like what the heck are they talking about with this mount, which I made a video about it, the best hands down mount for Osmo Pocket 3. And it has these little pins here and pins here, and it's for this specific mount. And now I know, because all I have to do, and the magnet just sticks really well to it, clamp to this piece and it's connected. So, you know, for those who are wondering what these little mounts are here and up in front, is just for that specific mount. Actually, is it? Let me try it, the front. No, not the front. Only that side. Really cool. Okay, let's detach this. And it goes through all the settings. English, yes. Skip 5 times, new device. Let me go to my Mimos app. It shows up here, click connect, and it registers everything, accept, give you the code, agree to, I don't know what I agree to, probably gonna be owing somebody. Please activate after login, login successful. Activate, resetting date and time, activating everything. Not sure what these things are. So I looked it up. This blue sticker with these rings are meant to be put as like just adhesive when you are tightening that knob, that screw on that mountain bracket. So if you're driving like on a motorcycle and the shake, the vibration, sometimes the screw gets loose and the camera just dips down. But because of these rings, it will create an extra grip. So that's what it is. Get started. Button instruction. I mean, it's going to be pretty much the same setup and features and gestures that you're going to do with the Osmo Pocket 3. And of course, don't forget to update the firmware. Start recording. Swipe left or right. Wow, that's pretty loud sound. Pre-recording. 4K. And I guess that's what they call them, 4K 4x3, which is that open gate everybody's talking about. Nice. It's actually pretty good quality. It looks really clean and pretty wide, which is pretty cool. So additional to that, this camera should have 13.5 stops of dynamic range. And that means when you shoot something inside and you point at the window where there's like tons of highlights and there is dark corner, you will be able to see the difference and it will be able to see all that in the picture. So that's what that dynamic range is. For this kind of camera, supposedly nobody ever has that besides this Action 5 Pro. Settings, Pro. Exposure, let's do manual, and it's going to be 1/50. I try to stay away from being over 1600 ISO, so I do put in about 100 to 1600 ISO. If I am controlling everything myself, stabilization, let's do daily. Texture, I always do -2 for the sharpness, and noise reduction -2, because I can do all that stuff in post. Okay, and then channel stereo, noise reduction, standard high, off. I do my own noise reduction, I don't need to do that. Okay, this is what's cool about this. I can use my phone to pretty much control everything on this Osmo Action 5 Pro. Stabilization, rock solid plus, I don't need that, just rock solid, that's fine. Grid, yeah, I usually use the grid lines. White balance custom. Now color mode, that's one of the things that I would always suggest for you to choose choose the right color mode. I usually shoot with a D-Log M 10-bit color, which is a flat color profile, and I can actually put like a pretend like a LUT on it, and it allows me to shoot a very high quality picture where at the end, if I need to color grade it and adjust everything, I can do that, and there's so much more flexibility in post, and that's what I like to do. That's what I actually shoot with my Osmo Pocket 3 D-Log M 10-bit color. So let's go ahead and put on this cage. With this case, what it gives you this mounting point on the side that you can attach it here, or you can attach it to the body. So you can do it vertically if you want to use this vertically and see yourself. It's actually not bad. Another cool feature about this camera compared to the other Action cameras is that this one has an internal storage. It's like 47 gigabytes on this camera, so I don't need to put in the micro SD card. But if I will forget micro SD card somewhere else, I'm not gonna stress out because there is internal storage, which is amazing. I wish that they would do the same thing for Osmo Pocket 3. Really have a feeling that they're gonna do the internal storage on the Osmo Pocket 4. Well, I can tell you right now, the color of everything, the looks, the quality is very, very good. And from my understanding, they say, well, sounds like an old school console. So from my understanding, this is absolutely fantastic for your action shots. Underwater, you don't need no housing for this. And I'm probably gonna use this as my BTS because of how easy it's gonna be to mount and connect the DJI microphones, because all you have to do is just open the DJI mic, grab one, go to settings, wireless mic. Okay, and it is connected. This is that simple. So you have now a wireless microphone, DJI Mic 3 connected to the DJI Action 5 Pro, and you can see the levels. This is really cool. I love it. Now, if I shut this off, so if I, oh my gosh, I need to turn this volume down. This is, yep, 47.8 gigabytes of internal storage. This is really cool. Okay, settings, voice control, depth, altitude, diving, hiking, units, meter. So you can do so many different things. It has the altitude, it has a pressure monitor. So it tells you how far you are into the water or into like the mountain area. It's an elevation sensor, which is really cool. You can connect it to your Apple Watch and apparently sync the elevation meter. Timing shoot, USB mode, wireless connection, bit rate. Let's do high bit rate. Yep. Sound, I don't need no high sound. Yeah, low would be fine. And it has time code, another cool feature. Horizon calibration, I don't need that. Control live stream. So you can continue last live stream. That's interesting. So you can connect an extra live stream with these. Super night, subject tracking, slow-mo, time lapse, hyperlapse, playback. And if I'm switching between these, you have super night mode. That's what I'm going to be testing, the super night mode, to see how it performs compared to the other ones. Subject tracking. Let's just see what the heck is this subject tracking. Detecting. Okay, detect then. I can tell you that stabilization is phenomenal on this thing. You don't need no gimbal or anything. You just, like, if you want to shoot some kind of product photography or videography, you can do this without a problem. Now, with the subject mode, my understanding it's gonna be finding me, yes. So it finds my face, which is neat. It's a nice little camera, to be quite honest with you. With the case, it looks just like the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. It seems like DJI has a bigger screen. Or maybe it's just me. But yeah, as you can tell that this one shows the actual picture, this one shows just information on what it shoots on, unless you want to flip this up. And then here's the benefit of this whole thing is that you have a selfie screen that is so much bigger than the Osmo Action 5. We gotta test it. We're gonna test it and give you a feedback on what's good, what's not. So stay tuned for our next one. If you like this video, please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and slap the bell because you get notified for all the upcoming videos that come in your way. Other than that, stay awesome, my friends, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.